Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters in Islam, in a hadith narrated in Sahih Muslim by one of the mothers of the believers, Juwayriyah bint al-Harith, she narrates that the Prophet Muhammad left her in the morning for Fajr at her place of prayer, and he went to pray Fajr, and after Fajr he spent some time until it was the time for Duha, about an hour or so after Fajr, a couple of hours. And after he finished Fajr and the Duha, the Prophet came back and met Juwayriyah at her spot where she was praying when the Prophet left her. And the Prophet asked her, "You've still been here the entire time I was away?" And she said, "Yes, I'm here doing dhikr and doing the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and mentioning Allah's name and revering Allah's name." And then the Prophet told her, "Well, I, for myself, have said 4 words 3 times. 4 words repeated 3 times. If you had said them, those 4 words are better than anything you might have said this entire time you have been sitting here." And what are those 4 words? The Prophet told her, "Subhanallah wa bihamdih, adada khalqih, wa rida nafsih, wa zinata arshih, wa midada kalimatih." He says, "Glory be to Allah, and to Him belongs all praises." Subhanallah wa bihamdih. Adada khalqih. Glory be to Allah. How many times? As much as the number of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. All Allah's creatures. Can you count all Allah's creatures? Not just that. Subhanallah wa bihamdih. Adada khalqih. Wa rida nafsih. Glory be to Allah, and to Him is all praise, by an amount equal to Allah's pleasure. And Allah's, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with someone, that's how broad Allah's, how wide Allah's, pleasure is. You are counting Allah's praise by that amount. وَرِضَى نَفْسِهِ وَزِنَةَ عَرْشِهِ. You are praising Allah by an amount equal to the size of Allah's throne, how wide, how broad Allah's throne is. وَمِدَادَ كَلِمَاتِهِ. And you are praising Allah the number of times equal to the number of the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah. So this kind of dua is called a dua that is a mudha'af, that is a dua that is by itself multiplicative. It multiplies by itself. So instead of saying Subhanallah, 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 you are saying Subhanallah and attaching to that Subhanallah by this particular amount that is infinite for humans to count. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows how they are. So the Prophet ﷺ used those powerful words and say, whoever says those words says things that are more powerful than whatever anybody else is going to say for a particular amount of time, as the Prophet ﷺ has speculated. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enhance us to become among those who remember Him in the best ways. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.